Okay, we're back. Today is Monday, March the 2nd, and my name is Aaron Parker. Welcome to Southern Prize School of Arts podcast. My name is Aaron Parker, and it's my wife,
Miss B.
Miss B. Everybody call her Miss B, but her name is Beatrice. Everybody call her Miss B and everything.
Yeah. And I'm not, and I want to let them know too, I'm not particular if they call me Miss B or Beatrice. I'm not particular, like whatever is good for them.
Mm-hmm.
That's what as long as it's B or Miss B or Beatrice. Yeah.
So we wanted to jump right into what you should have your child, well, not bring, but what to expect on the very first day when they join the school. They signed up online, they came in, filling out the registration form. What do they need to wear on the very first day? So do you want to answer that, baby?
The first of all, just coming comfortable is very important. Just make sure you're comfortable. You could wear leggings, black leggings or whatever. The leggings, an oversized shirt that will allow them to move around and everything like that until they get all the stuff that they need for performances. And like ballet shoes, if you're not able to get it the first day, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anything that if you're not able to get it the first day, because we got stuff here that we're able to lend to the girls until they get the things that they need. Yeah, and so don't even worry about that. And we'll work with you and talk with you and get it together. And it's used a lot because they perform in it and everything like that. So we make sure that they wear oversized stuff so that they can stay fully covered and everything like that.
Mm-hmm. Good. And so there's just about 3 items that are the go-to items that all the parents will need to get once they've been with the dance school for, a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
This gives you a time to purchase these items. And this will not set you back no more than like $50 tops for the totality of all these items, okay?
Yeah.
And so the first one we have here is the liturgical dress. As you can see, you see how it flares here. It doesn't necessarily have to flare here.
Yeah.
And then you have the ones with the straps right here. It doesn't necessarily have to have these straps here. It could just have a nice little curve right here and everything.
As long as it's white.
As long as it's white.
It looks like this, that's fine.
Yep. And then that's how it looks. And then the bottom, it's just very, very nice, tapered at the bottom and everything.
And they will use that until they grow out of it.
Right. This might set you back about $17. You may could get them $12 somewhere on Amazon. I'm gonna drop a link in the comment section where you can be able to go and at least start to browse through Amazon, because the link that I put in there, it might be $13, and then it might change a year from now.
And always feel free, to ask us. We can help you, find it if you're having trouble, to find them online. We're glad to help you and get it ordered and make sure you get it right and stuff like that.
Exactly. And so all of you that's joining us for the first time, all our classes are free. Okay, we teach ballet, interpretive dance. In one of the studios, our second studio, we teach photography. We teach how to do a podcast like what we're doing now. We have teleprompters that we teach them how to read from, though we're not reading from a teleprompter now, but we use that. We teach kids how to produce the show and all that good stuff.
Right.
And everything is free. And we're located on 291 East 222nd Street. We're inside the Shore Culture Center building, right across from the Burlington Coat Factory, right? So if you park in the back, come in through door number 7, come all the way up to the top, top floor, turn left, and our first two studios is on the left.
And you should hear the kids, like dancing and everything like that. Yeah, but that's what you do. And what I want to mention this is, make sure that you bring the kids up the steps and bring them into the classroom. Because sometimes people may drop them off and say going up, but we prefer for you to bring your child up so you'll know that, that you have brought them up and everything like that.
Yeah, we like for the parents to bring the kids up and pick them up. You know, bring them up, drop them off, and then come and get them. You know, that's what we like to do. Okay, so we know we just got to talk about the liturgical dress. Okay, it may set you back about $17. This is one of the things that you won't have to purchase this until you have to been with us at least for a couple of weeks. You know, then this will give you time to purchase this performance time. So you have a couple of months to purchase that. Okay, the next item that you would need to bring on the first day is not bring on the first day, but these are one of the items that we use to perform in. So now we have here is a men's oversized shirt.
Or either if you could find a lady shirt like this.
Yeah, if you could find a lady shirt, that's fine.
Yeah.
We wanted to be oversized for the ladies because we wanted to come down past the hips. Okay. And then we have, you know, long sleeve shirt, collar, just like that. And then we have a bow tie. You don't have to worry about the bow tie because we have the bow ties.
We have the bow ties.
Yeah, we have bow ties.
Yeah,
we got like 1,000 bow ties. Yeah.
So we try to have small things like that to help you out, you know, the less you have to worry. So our target is we try to get as much as we can and give you much as information you can and even order it while you're here. So it could help you get things together and everything. And they will use all their costumes, you know, they will use them.
Yep.
They have a lot of performances.
Everything you purchase, they will use.
They would definitely use.
In our previous video, we had the tutus on display. So you can see the tutus and stuff like
We had the tutus. I make the tutus and everything for the ballet. And we just performed a couple of days ago.
Yep.
And so they all had their tutus on. They looked really nice. And sometimes when that happens, people ask us, could y'all do another ballet piece? Because the tutus are really beautiful and the kids look very nice with them. So.
Very nice. Yeah. So the next item that you want to have in your arsenal is the full body leotard. Okay. And what happens is that the oversized men's shirt goes over the leotard, and that's the outfit that the girls wear when they're performing. And so you have the long sleeve shirt, right, babe?
Yes.
And it has a zipper in the back. Now, what if they can't purchase the whole full body leotard?
Oh, that's not a problem. We always have a remedy for things to help you save money too. You could get some black leggings. In fact, I got some on now. You could get the black leggings and
the black leggings, and then they can wear a black T-shirt.
A black T-shirt.
Because the white shirt will go over it.
Or a black turtleneck.
Or a black turtleneck.
You could get that for a couple of dollars. So you wouldn't spend more than $10 for a total. So we always like to do alternatives, like as long as it, everybody's in the same colors and look the same.
Look the same.
You know, that way everybody feel, you know, like a part of a team.
Part of a team.
So they do a lot of performing, you know, like some people, you know, they do a lot of performing and we make sure they're prepared. And they do a lot of rehearsing. Also, they do have fun. You know, sometimes we have things for them to have fun with, and so it's pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting.
Yeah, especially when they start getting into what you do.
Yeah, the podcasting.
Yeah, that's
really good. So we covered the bow tie, we covered the T-shirt. the shirts, the leotard, and we covered the liturgical outfit and everything.
Yes.
So the next thing I think we could talk about is some of the partnerships that, I wouldn't say partnerships that we have. We have one partnership, and that's with Charlotte Hill STEM School, where we do an after-school program there every Thursday. My wife goes there and teach the kids ballet, interpretive dance, and everything.
And you know what the benefit is, parents, is because sometimes parents get off, like school is out over, say like at 3 or 4. So, but you get off work at 5. And so, you know, I go in there with the dance program and keep them, you know, dancing and learning different things, and that gives you a chance to make it to the school to pick your children up, and everybody is safe, and you don't have to, drive fast to get there. We just try to accommodate the parents as much as we can.
Right.
The schools do, they really are good and supportive for the parents.
Yep. And so we have about 25 kids that we teach, that my wife teaches there at Charlotte Hill STEM School. And also we do a career day every year at Shoreview Elementary School. And that one's coming up in,
We just did one, didn't we, right? We just did one the other
This
day.
career day is coming up in March, March the 19th.
Okay.
That's coming up this month, March 19th at Shoreview.
Okay, Shoreview.
Yeah. Then we got another one coming up in June at Euclid Middle School. So we'll talk about that one as we get closer. But the one at Shoreview, it has a lot of kids there, and I think they start at age 6, 8 or something around there.
Yeah.
It's an elementary school, but this will be our third time going there. And B
It's a lot of fun.
teaches basic ballet. I was teaching photography there, and so now we started the podcast. We may bring that there, and do that as well.
So the things sometimes, when you hear this, someone might say, "Oh, that sounds too good to be true," but it's not. It's just, it's something that we just,
That we just have on our heart to do,
hard to do. Yeah.
Because back when you were coming up in Cleveland, because I didn't grow up in Cleveland, y'all had the show wagon,
Yeah. The show.
and that was totally free.
Yeah.
And when I was growing up in Mississippi, we had what you call the youth center. And it was all the type of sports that they could play, and they would give out free food, and they had ping pong and all that, and it kept all the kids in one location and everything. So it's our form of, giving back, and also, the Lord put it on our heart to do, because we want to introduce the kids to Jesus Christ through everything that we do.
Yeah. And it's something, because I danced on the show wagon when I was in school, and it was really nice, and these things, we did, and it was free. And sometimes our teacher, we had really good teachers, and so I think, I thank God. I think it just that's what poured over to me, because it really just gave me a beautiful, a skill, and I didn't know I could dance and stuff. So, and it was really nice, the teachers was nice, and just different things like that, so I just feel like maybe that's a part of what, caused me to do what we're doing. Yes.
So let's talk model, we haven't done that in years. So it might be something I've been talking about, trying to start back up again, and during this day and age, we're going to make sure it's well structured, so people don't get carried away with the modeling. But, B used to model and everything. And so I already got the website set up on the back end. I got all the web pages and all that stuff set up and everything. And so when we're ready to pull the trigger on that, we're going to pull the trigger on it. It takes a lot of training and stuff like that. Because right now we got about 35, 40 kids here that's coming to our studio now. We got about 8 to 10 boys. So we have a lot to manage now, so instituting model, and it'll be a little task, but we're gonna see what we can do.
Yeah, because I used to model and stuff, so I was a dancer, I modeled, very active in church when I was little, all those things that I did, and people, did that to me. They came alongside of me and said, "Hey, come on, I'll take you, to learn how to model," just and everything like that. So it's just a beautiful thing that we like to give back, right? It's
And so B was she's like the Michael Jordan of modeling, And so I'm gonna tell you, there's things that my wife does that I use in my photography. How she teaches the the models how to pose, how to strike a pose before they hit the runway, all that stuff. And we're probably gonna do some examples of that one day in the main studio.
Yeah.
And she used to also teach them how to do a mannequin turn. I know we talked about this in a previous video, but she used to, Sears and J.C. Penney's, they used to let B model the clothes. And then also do the window modeling. Because back then, you know, models used to model in windows, and we used to teach them how to do that. The mannequin turn and everything.
Yeah, so I used to model in the windows and other, you know, and everything, and just, you know, just do a lot. And even in church, you know, not model, but, you know, did things like church things, like if they had a play, I was involved in it. I was involved in everything, and nothing, you know, really, it was all good and healthy. And we had friends, and everybody was like mine. So, and that's how the skill sets that I do and that I know is because I did them myself.
Yep. And so B didn't have to go to school to do that stuff. I mean, the stuff that they do in New York and France and all that stuff, runway modeling, B could do that in spades, you know. It's just not her desire to, like, you know, just to throw herself out there and do all that. She's just a very, what you call a quiet storm. I tell you some of the things B do, you be like, what? B is good at that, B do that. You know, you never know. Like, you look at B now, you never know she's been in banking for 26 years, you know, and stuff like that. And the things that she knows, she's been helping out people and stuff, you know.
I started off as like a part-time teller, and that's what made me to be careful, and, you know, and
double check
and triple check. They tell you double check when you give the customer the change, and triple check.
How about that staple? Click.
Yeah, and I do staples. And one time I did so many staples, the customer said, please do no more staples, okay? Because like my hands are cutting when I open it up. But it was fun. So, and I just like to give back, you know, and I'm not looking for anything. We love what we do, and thank the Lord that He allows us to do it.
Let's do it. That's exactly right. Yep. So, you know, I just want to throw this in there. You know, we accept donations. You know, our school is nonprofit. Our website is southernenterprise.org. You go to the website, you click on donations in the top right-hand corner, and you can make a donation, small or large, what have you. Whatever you give, it helps keep the lights on, pay for the internet that we have here, you know, and everything. It helps us, you know. And our school is self-funded. You know, the Lord has really been gracious and kind to B and I, and we show our appreciation by expressing our love that we have for the Lord to the kids, that they may see the Lord Jesus in our life, in our marriage, and how we communicate and operate with one another. We want them to see that. So hopefully one day they're not looking to marry somebody that's like me or like Miss B, but they're looking for those characteristics, you know, in a man or a woman, things of that nature. We want men to marry a strong, virtuous woman. We want the women to marry a strong man who's a leader. Okay, and that's what we hope for, you know.
Yeah, that's what we hope for. So, like, it's just such a pleasure, you know, working with children and helping team up with the parent to shape them in a way that they need to go. And sometimes a parent comes in and say, hey, you know, Miss B, you know, she's been acting up, could you talk to her and stuff. Like, we do big deals, like parents do, like your report card, it looks good. Or she did a good job, you know, and the parents ask us to help. And if they want us to help, we you know, we'll help them, you know, whatever they need.
Yeah.
So we don't just dive in on your kids, we get permission from you. If that's what you need us.
Exactly.
We will be glad to help.
Exactly. And when you drop your kids off, your kids, they're like our kids. We don't take nothing for granted and everything, and we just try to expose them to things that are rich and moral, and things that are educational that they can use down the road when they grow up.
Yeah.
Yep.
They'll be able to say they modeled, they danced, they did everything.
They did everything.
And then, who knows, maybe they'll end up becoming a teacher and doing exactly what we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that would be wonderful.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I think that's about it.
Yeah.
So I think what we can say is don't forget to like, subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another video.
Yeah.
And until next time, Dee and I love you guys. We hope to see you soon again, or shall we say, we hope you view our videos again.
Mm-hmm.
Bye-bye.